Hey, you guys, it's a little late, but this is the full moon reading. I was drawn to pull from my two new decks, the Divine Masters and the Chinese Five Elements Oracle, for some guidance for the full moon. And then this is Divine Feminine energies, Divine Masculine energies, and energies towards union. So we're going to start there, actually. So I pulled the divine masculine energies first. I was like, wow. I'm going to use present tense for this group of the collective, but if it's not applying towards you, if it doesn't resonate for you in the present tense, then just keep in mind then this is what's to come, okay? Because the twin flame journey is largely the same for everybody who is a twin flame. Now, the very specifics of what you go through may be different, but the patterns and the trajectory and things like that, like the bigger picture of it all, is largely the same, even if the little details are different, okay? So this group of masculines, like asking what energy they're in, look at this. This lightning bolts, this is like almost like God himself coming in and separating and ending any situation that is not meant to be anymore. I even read what I think it was about having to do with all planets being direct now, like there are no planets in retrograde. And the most recent one that went direct, I want to say it's Uranus, but I can't remember 100% remember. That also is playing a big role in like clarity coming in and putting your foot down and changes being made as needed. This group of masculines, they are done with whatever has been holding them back, whatever their karmic situations are. Even if it's not a karmic situation, even if it's just life stuff accumulating, they're just done. They're done with all of it. They're not letting anything stand in their way anymore. And they're ready to bring whatever that is to an end and put it in the past. They are also being purified they might be going through this could represent a tower moment as well. So if they're going through any tower moments currently, those are purifying them, giving them both clarity and just like cleansing their energy for their next steps forward. And what are their next steps forward about? Bringing balance to this connection with their divine feminines, making things right. They might be opening up to their divine feminine and like giving their truth, admitting things to them that have been going on that maybe they've been keeping from their divine feminines, which because a lot of masculines want things to be perfect before they are ready to move forward. They want it to be precisely a certain way, but it doesn't always work out like that. But anyway, so, this truth light is being shed on truths where needed. This can also be in karmic situations that's help bringing about these endings. And the scales are going to be balanced. They're going to make things right. They're going to fix things because you are their just like ultimate queen, and you're perfect to them, and they don't want to be away from you anymore. And divine feminines, like, look at this queen, like you are standing in your power as well and really coming into all that you are and all that you're meant to be. Okay. I have been channeling for a little while now. The group that I'm channeling, oh my gosh, I said that wrong. The group that it seems to be closest to what I'm channeling for a little while now is very, very close to union, if not like coming into union as we speak. So keep that in mind. But even if that's not you, you're going to get there too, okay? Divine Feminines, energy for you. I actually, with this Ascent card, clearing the way and reflections, like I really felt like Spirit is saying, you might not see exactly what's going on right now, but don't let that bother you. Okay, this group of feminines being this close to union, it shouldn't be getting to you. Like, you should be in a good state of surrender, especially if you're truly ready for union. But in any case, I did feel, and you know what, this can be something that even applies to other collectives, don't let it get to you. Like, don't let the not knowing or the questions because you don't know what's going on, don't let it get to you, okay? Or maybe like if you've potentially kind of been slipping into that, like that energy of, I want to know what's going on. Maybe you're picking up the energy of the tower. So you're like, I want to know what's going on, what's happening, why, what's up? What's up with my DM? Don't let it get to you. Like, you have worked too long, too hard, conquered too much. I feel like this clearing the way also represents that. Like, you've conquered too much. Don't self-sabotage now, okay? Stay in your 5D energy, stay in a good mental place, and know that everything is right on track. Everything is right on track for you guys ascending to the summit, getting to where you're meant to be. And perhaps this represents this. If you're not like struggling, perhaps what this represents is that completion, reaching the top, finally making it through, finally overcoming all the obstacles, everything 100% clear, being clear, as opposed to, for some of you, this might be spirit saying you need to work on removing obstacles. Maybe there is still something in the way for you. But for those in this group of masculines who are ready, I'm feeling, like I said, like it's finally coming to fruition, and spirit is giving the green light from the universe. Like, all paths are clear, full steam ahead. So don't let anything get to you. Continue to work through your spiritual awakening process. This journey is a constant spiritual awakening process, constant lessons and teaching from spirit. Even when you get past the twin flame stuff, then spirit shifts over to ascension, and spirit shifts over to teaching you lessons about how you're connecting with spirit and the things that you're learning for your spiritual journey and your bigger picture mission and all that. So continue to work on your spiritual awakening process. And actually also, this can represent that perhaps some traveling is coming up for you and your twin, or relocation, moving in together, things like that, okay? Okay, now, the energies of union. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, things may have been up in the air for a long time. For some, they still may be, but it's not going to stay like that forever. And like I said, for the group that is closest to union, things are coming down to earth. They're getting grounded. You're starting to get some traction under your feet. At least the divine masculines are, even if you can't quite see it yet. Things are starting to come together. What did I just say? Things are starting to come together because the masculines are ready. They're there, okay? These masculines, these came out together. These masculines are working through their awakening process. They don't have to be super awake, okay? But they are at least enough aware of the connection, aware of the spiritual aspects of your relationship and connection, and that they are and that they're being guided through this transformation, spiritual rebirth, that they're ready. They're ready to leave the past behind. They're ready to leave the karmic situations behind. This journey can also be the same, similar as the journey reflected here. They're ready to move in. They're ready to move forward. They're ready to move into new opportunities for you in this connection. Just, pick an analogy here. Their point is that they're ready. They're ready to ground this and anchor it into reality. Okay. And then they're also ready to learn more and grow more. Like, even if they're not fully awakened, they're ready to start, working with spirit, working with you. A lot of times the divine feminines are going to be the ones teaching them, and they're ready to explore all of this spiritual stuff that they've been maybe perhaps fighting for a while too. And look at this. Things are going to get so much better now. This can even represent children coming into play, but the biggest meaning of this card is life is going to get a lot more joyful, a lot happier. You're going to be celebrating soon. And the last card that came out, oh my gosh, you guys, this literally means the arrival at your goals and dreams coming true. I asked, what's the energy of union right now? Where are we at with it? The arrival of your goals and dreams coming true. Dude, you can't get more clear than that with your spirit team helping. Okay, go to part 2 to hear the messages from the Divine Masters and the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. But I love this for this collective, this group right now. Now we have guidance from the divine on what you need to focus on right now at this stage in your journey with the energies right now at this time with Wood Ox. You need to focus on continuing to expand your knowledge and awareness, an open mind, unencumbered by attachments, beliefs, and expectations. Stay curious to keep feeding the mind. So, this card is largely talking about continuing to expand to higher consciousness and enlightenment through wisdom gained and knowledge learned. Stay curious, stay open to learning something new. If you are feeling lack of progress at all, which this makes me think of those divine feminines that are like, what's going on? It's the divine nudging you to upgrade your skill set. So keep working on your gifts, keep expanding. If you need help, seek out the help that you need. Dive deeper into subject matter to reveal buried wisdom and inner treasures. Okay. With Metal Dog, the very clear and simple answer here is simplify your life. And all the ways that may come to mind for that. It could be in your daily routines, and it could also be in just how it could be in decluttering your house, like your things, like maybe you just have too much stuff. It could also be in other ways that we don't necessarily think of, like how we function and how we work. So looking at the messages here, like we said, simplify your life and release anything that I'm saying weighs you down, but it might not feel like it weighs you down. That's just like the clutter. It could be the clutter of stuff, the clutter of an overthinking mind, or the clutter of simply a very busy mind too. Tune into your intuition so that you lead with your intuition instead of overthinking every single thing. Okay. Trust your gut and bide your time, it says here. But there's really a strong focus on, sometimes you even need to analyze your routines and your to-do list and the way you handle things and do things. We might not realize that this can be, remember I talked about don't self-sabotage, divine feminines? This could be ways that we are not realizing that we're even self-sabotaging ourselves because we're like overthinking it, overdoing it. One of the messages here I'm trying to summarize is that like maybe you are really good at certain aspects of like personal and professional growth, but you, how am I trying to phrase this? Okay, it says you get caught up in your mind and you lose track of time. You get caught up in things like doing research or in the distractions of like over planning and stuff like that. This is where Spirit wants to say, let go with the flow. Don't let yourself, go overboard in those ways. That is another way to simplify your life. Okay. This is truly exactly what it says here. Let go of control. Let go of trying to know and do everything. Go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow. Honestly, I have truly found that those who are reaching that point of surrender, that you're fully ready for union, like you really have let go of control. But sometimes, like for people like me who have OCD, like it can kind of creep in again here and there. Like something can happen and that like wanting to know things or whatever, it can creep in here and there. So just come back to this, come back to that place of everything is fine. It's happening in divine time and divine order. There's nothing to worry about. So stop micromanaging, stop overanalyzing, stop overthinking, go with the flow. Focus on how can you bring joy into your life today instead of all of the little details. And this also goes back to that simplify your life again, okay? And prioritize, work smarter and harder. Work smarter, not harder or longer, excuse me. Also, take time to recharge and refuel as needed. This last card, Earth Horse Stirring the Cauldron, it's the culmination of everything. Stirring the cauldron means everything is coming together. You've come a long way. All your pains, gains, and dedications have made you the person that you are. It's time to connect the pieces and package them into something that only you can offer. Refine your gifts as needed, But now is the time for joy and unbridled happiness, just bursting forward. Picture a warrior living their best life, feeling on purpose, doing the work, and enjoying the journey, in tune with their heart and with spirit. It's time. It's time for everything to come together and focus on being in that energy and helping it flow forward now. Shifting over to the Divine Masters, Shiva is here to tell you that all karma is released, all debts are paid. You are fully, truly ending a cycle now, and you get to move forward in all the ways that you're meant to. You're overcoming lifetimes of struggle through some of these cycles and opportunities that have been oh my gosh, I can't think of the word right now, but basically the opportunities that have been eluding you are finally here for you to seize and take charge of your destiny, breaking cycles from many lifetimes and many generations that have been going around and around. So the time is now. Woohoo! I love that I was literally asking Yeshua for the messages for the collective, and look, he brought his own card out. Now, yes, he is asking here for you to be of service to humanity, to, your path is coming to fruition, and you're supposed to tap into your mission and your purpose and act accordingly. But there's more to this as well, and I love what this says here. Remember that you deserve to be honored. And remember that you are moving past old ideas, that you have to give of yourself, even like from an empty cup, even till you are empty yourself. This sentence in particular, you aren't here to live empty or half full. The divine plan is for you to enjoy fulfillment and abundance. There might be struggle along the way of getting there, but that's part of your learning lessons and cycles completing and all that karma release, blah, blah, blah. Now is the time coming into fruition that everything comes together. You are meant to have abundance. So know that when you are full and overflowing, as the universe wants you to be, you have more energy and resources to share with others, and you will be guided to serve in ways that also serve you. The Lemurians are here to tell you that your gifts are opening up even more. Like, most of you are probably already aware of your gifts opening, but maybe not all. Maybe some of you aren't as aware. So it might be a new experience for some, but even for those of you who have been using your gifts, who have already been, functioning as leaders in the spiritual awakening movement to some extent, know that as you continue to advance in your twin flame journey and as Ascension continues to advance, your gifts are going to open and activate even more. Like, you thought that your gifts are open, but just you wait, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Just you wait. Like, they're going to continue to grow more. They're going to continue to blossom more. New abilities are going to be activated. And this is the time. This is the time of your life and the time in the world where you are meant to embrace all of this and stand out. You're not meant to conform anymore. So be ready to fully blossom as your divine destiny determines. Accordingly, Kuthumi is here to say that it's time to stop playing small. Like, as much as you've been doing already, you're going to continue to be initiated, continue to be activated for bigger plans, bigger intentions, and taking your gifts to the next level. So no more holding back, okay? It's time to really get moving forward, and in ways that you don't even realize. Just let spirit lead, because you're going to go through tons of expansion and growth. If you go through any struggle as you move forward, or if any fears or challenges come up, just know that it's continual initiating of your gifts. It's more opportunities to grow and expand more, as well as work through any other ego aspects or shadow aspects. But everything is unfolding in a divine sacred plan that your soul planned for you a long time ago. And all you need to do is just show up, turn on, and shine. Don't let the fears or challenges hold you back. It's just part of the continual process. Okay? So everything looks so great for you guys. I'm so excited for all of us. Keep pushing forward. Look forward to the future, and all the ways you can grow.